Well, the Senate passing a record $2 trillion government stimulus package to help workers and families during the coronavirus outbreak. What does this mean, though, for small businesses? Let's bring in small business expert Gene Marks. Gene, it's good to see you again.
Hey, Cheryl, good to see you.
I want to ask you about this. It's called the Paycheck Protection Program. And these small businesses can go to the bank. They can apply for a loan. It's forgivable. When's the last time you heard that? But they have to cover, right? They have to cover payroll, rent, mortgage, interest, utilities. I mean, they really have to prove to the government that they're keeping their end of the bargain. How do you expect this to play out with small businesses across the country?
I think it will play out okay, actually, Cheryl. I'm actually confident. My biggest issue with that program is that you and I are talking about it, but not enough people really know about it. I mean, the education is not getting out there, good enough. And let me just explain to you, how that program works, as well as some of the other funding and the stimulus. The Small Business Administration a couple of weeks ago started offering some free loans under its Economic Disaster Recovery Program, which is great. And if you're a small business looking to get low-cost interest, very low-interest loans, go there. You can borrow up to $2 million, pay it back over 30 years. With the stimulus program, what the bill is doing is it's extending Section 7A of the Small Business Administration, one of their loans. And what that means is that you as a small business owner can go to a member bank, not directly to the SBA. You can get loans to cover your operating expenses, right? But then at the end of the loan, you will be forgiven for any costs related to your payroll and some other operating costs.
Gene, here's the problem. Why don't small business owners, we've had several on Fox Business, why don't they understand how they're supposed to do this? Because they don't get it. There's a messaging problem coming, I think, from the Small Business Administration in particular, and probably part of this goes back to Congress. They've been so busy fighting over in D.C., they haven't told people that are sitting at home, their businesses are shuttered, they're probably laying off employees every single day. We saw that with 3.2 million initial jobless claims today. What is the problem here, Gene? Why is there so much confusion?
First of all, not only do I agree with you, but because I said that as we first started, that this is an educational issue, getting the word out and teaching business owners to do what they got to do. But listen, here's my take on that. I think it's down to the banks, because this program is going to be administered through the banking system and through the SBA's.
Can they handle it? Can they handle it?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do think they can. Bankers are pretty smart. They've got a background. The banks that are doing this have experience with the SBA loans already. However, they've got to get up to speed right now. They've got to get the questions answered, and they've got to be reaching out to their small business customers and any other small business owner that's out there. I don't think a lot of bankers, a lot of the employees are at home working. They're thinking about other things. This is an enormous opportunity for the banks themselves to reach out and help small business, and then they're going to be backed by the federal government through this program. So in my opinion, I think it's a banking issue, not necessarily a government issue, because the banks have got to pick up the ball and run with it. And the banks that do, I think they will realize a lot of opportunity from doing that. But we need the education.
There's going to be, okay, look, any small business owner or sole proprietor that's watching right now, get your conversation going with your bank today. Get the communications right now, because those banks are going to be flooded. I think they're going to be a little overrun, but that's my worry. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, Gene, thank you.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. It's good speaking, and get out there and talk to your banker, right?
Well, I'm good. I got a real solid job here, but I'll tell you, I feel so horrible for these small businesses across the country and their employees. It's heartbreaking. Gene, thank you so much, sir. It's good to have you here.
Thanks, Cheryl. Take care. Bye now.